Okay, and then actually quite soon after that, quite soon after the film came out, the Cahiers du Cinéma, which was like, the text and magazine and journal and mouthpiece of like all that is Jean-Luc Godard and, snotty, not snotty, but, like cinephile French. They came out with all of these kind of texts about like who is the French New Wave and like all the important French filmmakers you need to know now. And there were only 3 women out of like 162, but Agnes Varda was one of them, which was kind of nice. And there's an entry about Agnes Varda from 1962, and I thought I would read that. Agnes Varda's strong suit is staging. In other words, she knows how to highlight an object, a human being, a landscape against what opposes it. The fishermen of Sète against leftist and left-bank intellectuals. The Rue Mouffetard against the opera bouffe. Somewhat strangely, it is thus Agnès' intelligence that films CLÉO's flesh, while CLÉO's sentimentality falls prey to Agnès' physical appetites. To say this another way, everything takes place as if lucidity was helping Agnès to become passionate, while passion was helping her to lay down the law. Briefly, it's about Agnes Varda, or emotion invaded by meticulousness, from which arises the impression of something out of kilter that her films convey. Agnes Varda, if one wants to be cruel, is somewhat like Oscar Wilde ordering a poor man's suit from the greatest tailor of London. But if one is nice, she is also a lot of Baudelaire and his ideas on art and the dandy. Moreover, she is the first to speak of women as women in terms of suffering and freedom, and not simply as they look in magazines. And if this female Zola is something lacking in feminine instinct, let's admire her for creating her own light.